What up, everybody? It's your boy, Mr. Thraz. I just wanted to come back and get with everybody and begin the process of this blog. This is something I do take seriously. I'm sorry it took me so long to get back into the groove of things, but you know, life, work, all other type of projects come into play. But you know, there have been some exciting developments in the world of Linux audio. We're going to talk about all of them in the coming months, and we're going to talk about the projects I'm involved in and how they're getting done, all using Linux audio. So let's get to it. We're going to be talking about hydrogen and how we use hydrogen and how we get samples done and used, as well as drums and whatnot. So there are a few things that I use in my creative process that you're probably going to need if you're duplicating or if you're looking for a not a role model but a template to work off of. So I went ahead and got this. This is pretty cheap. It's the MPD-18. It's less than $100, something like $95, $96. You can order it off of Amazon. I find it in Guitar Center. It's pretty sturdy for a piece of plastic. I mean, for a piece of plastic, it's real sturdy. It feels like, you know, you can carry it around and you won't break it. Has note repeat, one fader on 3 banks of 16 pads, which is good in my view for working with hydrogen. My project here, which is this blog, is to basically show that you can pretty much, for almost no money, for almost, you know, less than $1,000, go ahead and produce your own album using nothing but free software. There's no need to go out there and steal. And so that's one of the main things I look for whenever I buy a piece of equipment. It's always about the project. Can I get it for less than $100? Everything you see up here, I got for less than $100. Whether it's, I found it on Craigslist, I found it at a discount section of Guitar Center. Always, everything up here is for less than $100. The only thing that cost more than $100 was these two speakers, and I didn't buy them, a friend gave them to me. So I'm using a stock sound card and getting as close to low latency as possible. Using a USB microphone. The turntable is USB. So let's get started with showing you what's happening here. We're going to go ahead and pull a sample off a record. I really like this song. Right into Audacity. Alright, here we are inside my desktop. And as you can see, we're inside Ubuntu Studio. This is Ubuntu Studio 9.4 Jaunty. Here we are, and it's going to be cool because you get to see how these things are done and how you can do them with free software. Now, one of the best things about all of this is that it's completely free, and you don't have to go around stealing nothing. Alright, and the software that I use to do drums is Hydrogen. But before we go ahead and start layering drums and getting everything the way we want in the drums, I thought it'd be best to actually go ahead and show how a sample is cut, because I normally start with the sample. The sample to me is something that needs to be started with, for the simple fact that when you're starting with a sample, you're hearing a sample, it's giving you a certain vibe. There's something about it that's making you go, ooh, I really like that. And I think I can bring something to that. I can rearrange that and make it maybe not better, but I can bring aspects out of it that may have been hidden. Like you might hear something that sounds kind of funky and bubbly and happy, and you might actually hear, like, in it is a hidden emotion of anger, and you can bring that anger out. You can do all types of things, but before you get the drums down and decide which way the song is going to go, you have to go ahead and bring those things out of the sample. So I always start with the sample. All right, so here we go with the sample, and I'm gonna start with it. So the tool we're gonna use is freecycle. Okay, here it is. Now, as you can see, when it opens up, freecycle is alpha software. So understand what that means. That means this is software in its very early stages. Now, is that a bad thing? No, because it works. Okay, freecycle to me is a really your only alternative other than Audacity, which I do like, but I find it crashes too much on my machine to ever use it. And there's some things that freecycle does, even as this early beta, that Audacity does not do. Okay, some things we need to always remember. Okay, we're coming back to jack. Always got to come back to jack. Okay, now you can see system, that's my microphone, and that's going into record my desktop. And here's freecycle right here going into the output of my system. Okay, boom. We're gonna want freecycle to be heard by you guys, so I'm gonna make that connection. Then I want my microphone to go into my output, because I'd like to hear what I'm doing. And oh yeah, that works a lot better right there. Alright, so here we go, and we can open a project, but as you saw earlier, I already went ahead and used my turntable to get a track into the computer. So now I've already really chopped up a large chunk of it and saved it as a WAV file in Audacity. Now to get down with the dirty and gritty. Okay, and here's the sample. It's gonna be a little loud, but you should hear it, so here we go. Okay, you get the gist of it, and I like that sample.